also a good time to save. Strongly recommended because stuff can crash at any time and then you lose a lot of things. So luckily it didn't happen, but you should have saved more frequently than I do. So welcome to part 3 of the tutorial, which is lighting and shading. So as you can see, we are happy with our setup, at least I was. So we go on and use a script called Find and Bind, which is for free. It's a very good script which takes an HDRI and basically adds the sun to the brightest position of the HDRI and links it. HDRI, the sun will rotate with it. The HDRIs I'm using are coming from HDRI Haven. So go ahead and download them. They're free, absolutely amazing what the guy offers. So once it's loaded in, just find and bind. Here comes the error that happens from time to time, but it doesn't change anything. The sun, the dome and the sun, they will just move and rotate accordingly, as you can see here. Drag your HDRI from the light to the environment flood, as just shown in the. Since I hadn't made a render before, I knew that I had to. Looking at it when the render is done. So for the moment, I'm using the standard render, as you saw. Because I have the feeling that it's much faster than the GPU when we're just using live render, what we do at the moment. So for final render, we're going to switch back to the GPU one. You can see something is not behaving right here. Everything is too bright. See, I'm working with the light mix. There you can see also my naming conventions I'm using when I'm working, which helps also a lot to keep stuff needy and organized. So for the ground, we're using the material library browser from V-Ray, and it's pretty straightforward. Just select the material the movie you want, and then use it. As you can see, I switched to the Cosmos browser. But it's up to you. You can use any texture you want. So yeah, I'm using this one. So drag and drop. That's the setup is color corrections. What I'm doing here, just to yeah, it's also a good time to edit poly, just to We're also adding a tree planar as well to randomize which we basically wouldn't anyway, I think, so close to the object. But I like to work this way, and it gives me the results I'm after. There you go. As you can see, we have autosave selected, which is pretty important. It's set to 15 minutes. There you go. Our material is done for the Earth. Pretty straightforward. The vase, we had already glass material on it, so it's nothing fancy. Okay. And there you go. So we're making a test render with materials applied. And yeah, stuff with the plans. So again, this is a moment where you can decide how you want to set it up, how you want your light to come in and all this kind of things. So feel free to see that the material for our since the tree planar is not representing in the viewport correctly, you may looks good in the viewport, but it's not looking right in the render. So we need to fix this stuff with live render. So take a look how I'm doing this.